Heads up, this episode is more sexually explicit than usual. I feel like Snapchat is trying to evolve beyond itself in a way that is useless to everyone. They put BuzzFeed shit in there now. It's become a news outlet, and that's just so not what it's for at all. Snapchat is for sending nudes to people you're banging and videos of your cat to people you're trying to bang. To me, anyway. I mean, that's what the core concept started out as. When Snapchat was announced as a way to send short videos and pictures to people that would disappear forever after being viewed, who the fuck was like, oh, this'll be perfect for my morning coffee shots? No, it was self-deleting dick, tit, and clit pics all the way. Remember Clit Pics, that design program in elementary school? Made hella brick walls. Anyway, because of these sexual roots, it feels really, really gay to add dudes on Snapchat. Like, why are we gonna do that? What snap is a guy going to send me that I'd be excited to open? Bro, I just got my car washed. Look how shiny it is. Ew, send that to a chick. I can feel the testosterone oozing out of my phone. Like, unless you're gonna send me videos of you literally fucking somebody, like your camera's facing her for 4 seconds, and then you pan up to your face with a stupid grin on it, that's actually something I'd weirdly want to see. Like, yo bro, check it out. I'm like, alright, I see you, props. If I had a girlfriend, I would send her Snapchats of just me pissing. Like, just maximum video length of me courtyard fountaining into the toilet. I wish I could just send those to anybody. I wish it was socially acceptable. But no, I have to form a special link with a particular human and then do shit in private all day. Maybe Wanderlust isn't so bad. I could see myself in a commune for like a week, but the open door policy means that one day you could walk into your own room and find some hairy dude with 2 hairier girls and a horse on your bed. I'm fine with invading other people's privacy, but mine is too important. Nudist colonies sound fun until you remember that the people who like being naked the most are old men. That's why you see them in gym locker rooms dragging their balls on the floor. They can't be bothered with decency anymore. Plus, whenever you try and talk to a nudist girl, you get a full boner and no way to hide it. I know you're not supposed to be ashamed, but there's no dead giveaway of intentions like asking her favorite movie while you're jabbing her in the hip. My next topic is going to challenge your way of thinking in a way that might make you relatively uncomfortable, and the thought of that excites me greatly. If you're conservative, you're going to have a moral objection to this. I mean, maybe. I don't know. And if you're liberal, you should theoretically be on board, but I'm sure you'll be defiant and hate it anyway. I'm coining a new term in support of this avenue of discussion. This is a human rights issue, after all, which is why I said liberals should be on board, but they won't. The term is statuphobia. That's S-T-A-T-U, phobia. No, it does not mean that you're afraid of statues. That's megalophobia. That's a whole separate issue. Statuphobia is the act of being made uncomfortable or morally apprehensive at the idea of 2 people above and below the age of 18 having sex, as in statutory. 99.9% of America is statuphobic, despite worshipping a world-famous play where the apparently super acceptably fuckable Juliet is the tender age of 13 while her Romeo is just a bit older. Shakespeare never said for certain, or perhaps the fact has been conveniently struck from modern history, but based on the age of the dudes who always play him, let's just say he can legally wine and dine her. This is a production where the characters within it have a big problem with the coupling of these 2 star-crossed lovers, and it doesn't have shit to do with their age difference. Americans buy tickets by the truckload to see this barely teen get bedded by a college sophomore, and sure, it doesn't quite work out for them in the end, or maybe they're screwing like rabbits in heaven, who knows. And they do fuck, for sure. Don't let that fact slide through your grasp. In the movie, it shows her naked ass in bed after a night of furious lovemaking, and we don't have a problem with it. As we shouldn't. But an 18-year-old man having consensual sex with a 17-year-old woman, put him in jail. I mean, not her, of course. She's legally the victim in all this, even if she initiated the conquest. But definitely throw that male deviant behind bars. How dare he rape his horny girlfriend he's been with for 6 months? Now he's a dirty little sex offender and has to tell you when he's moving into your neighborhood. He's not allowed within 100 feet of a school, otherwise he might meet another girl a year younger than him there, fall in love, exchange Christmas presents, and statutory rape that bitch too. What the fuck is wrong with our country there? You will be incarcerated if your girlfriend doesn't have a state ID when you bang her. If you were a senior in high school dating a junior or lower, you could ruin your life. And believe me when I say a 17-year-old is not worth ruining your life over. I have to deal with this problem frequently because high school girls have not gotten any less hot than when I was in high school. And when you're into younger chicks, people are disgusted by you. They call you a cradle robber. Unless you're 50 and handsome, then they call you a silver fox and applaud you clinging to your youth. I'm not like hanging around high schools leering at girls, okay? I work at a restaurant a block away from the one I went to, and bitches like pizza. I can't guess how old women are anymore. When I was in high school, I could tell what grade girls were in by looking at them. Now girls that look my age, 22 by the way, are telling me they're 16. Jailbait has gone to great lengths to disguise itself. I was at Red Robin a few years ago and I saw a girl at another table who was really pretty. I would have gone over and talked to her if that was an option in my anxiety wheelhouse. Then the waitstaff converges around her table with balloons and a sundae like, "It's Melissa's 14th birthday today. Are you fucking kidding me? I could be in the news just for glancing in her direction." And that's bullshit. It really totally is. I'm not dying to plow a bunch of Juliets, but the age of consent needs to be lowered from 18. Girls younger than that have brains in their heads and the cognitive ability to make their own choices, but they're restricted by a legal system that would send the objects of their affection to prison for a mandatory minimum of 6 years in my state of Oregon. Teenage girls fucking love older guys. It's like a problem. And I'd be a hot ticket among them if I had a car with no Asperger's, but that's what lying is for. Younger girls look up to the guys they're with. They idolize them, or just simply respect their elders. So liberals, you who have seen to the rights of gays, transes, people whose habits and desires were once nationally thought to be sick and perverted and wrong, where are you for this one? Who will fight the battle against statuphobia? All we want is for both parties' declaration of consent to be recognized by the law, not unlike gay people wanted their declaration of I do to be. Let all the Romeos of the world live happily ever after with their Juliets. I mean, if it were me, I'd only lower the age to 15 probably and see how that goes, but the sentiment stands. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe, and I'll play myself off.